Everything you need to know about Safaricom CEO, the late Bob Collymore. When Bob Collymore took over as Safaricom CEO from Michael Joseph in 2010, many people doubted his ability to succeed or, to say the least, gel in smoothly with the otherwise demanding Kenyan clientele. Flash forward to 2019 and Collymore was, at the time of his death, without doubt among the most popular and influential CEOs not only in Kenya but also the wider East African region. Sadly, Mr. Collymore was to meet his death on the first day of July 2019, years after battling with cancer. His death was mourned by several high-profile figures, including the Kenyan President Uhuru Kenyatta, Deputy President William Ruto, former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, among other notable figures. Former CNN presenter and host of JKL, Mr. Jeff Koinange, a close friend to Bob Collymore, revealed that Collymore was prepared for death. Yes, you heard that right. Mr. Koinange stated that I have never, and I quote, I have never seen anyone more prepared for death. I was with him this Saturday and he kept saying, another quote, I have lived a good life. I have some regrets. It's not a perfect life, but I am ready now. End of both quotes. Below is a list of everything you need to know about the late Safaricom CEO, Mr. Bob Collymore. Number 1, Bob Collymore held several government positions. Not only was Bob Collymore the CEO of East and Central Africa's largest telecommunication company, he was also appointed to two high-profile government positions. First, President Kenyatta appointed Collymore to serve as a member of the Kenya Vision 2030 Delivery Board, a lucrative position where he was expected to serve a 3-year term and offer expert advice on how Kenya can move closer to its Vision 2030 goals. Health Cabinet Ms. Cecily Kariuki in May 2019 appointed Collymore to serve in the National Cancer Institute Board, where he would offer insights on several ways cancer treatment could be improved in the country. Bob Collymore married 3 times. Bob Collymore revealed on a local interview that he had been married 3 times in his life. Collymore first married in his 20s, a marriage which he termed as a mistake. He described the second marriage as one that was a good one, just that they conducted it poorly. However, he had been married to one Miss Claire Wamboi Kamero since 2016, a Kenyan lady who is also a divorcee herself. The two lovebirds wedded in an invite-only ceremony held in the leafy suburbs of Kitusuru and have been happily married since 2016. Number 3, Collymore never attended college. Bob Collymore attended Selhurst High School after moving from Guyana to the UK to stay with his mother. Collymore was offered a position at Warwick University but turned the opportunity down as he was not eligible for funding. He started working in different companies in the UK such as Cellnet, Vodafone UK and Dixon's Retail, and his lack of university education comes as a shock to many considering he held several top positions throughout his career. Number 4, his death did not come as a surprise. The late Bob Collymore succumbed to acute myeloid leukemia, a rare type of cancer characterized by the fast growth of cells that are abnormal. The abnormal cells build up in the bone marrow to an extent they interfere with the function of normal blood cells. In his final TV interview, Collymore revealed that he was initially misdiagnosed with vitamin D deficiency, but then had to undergo several tests as he was not satisfied with the initial diagnosis. He took over 30 tests without determining the cause of the symptoms, which led his doctor to refer him to a specialist in the UK. Although he did undergo successful treatment, his close friends and family revealed that his condition worsened in June, which led to the belief that he did not have much time around. Number 5, he is a highly respected corporate leader. As can be seen from the hundreds of thousands of condoling messages shared across social media and mainstream Kenyan media houses, the late Bob Collymore was a highly respected leader whose charisma and reputation always preceded him. A friend of the state, a leader in the corporate world, an example of good governance, and above all, a hard-working individual. Mr. Collymore invested heavily in developing the local mwananchi and ensuring that Safaricom helps grow the same way Kenya has helped it to scale to unbelievable heights. Number 6, Bob Collymore earned a whopping 16 million a month. According to statistics provided by Standard Group, Safaricom paid the late Bob Collymore a mouth-watering 196.7 million shillings a year's salary. This translates to around 16 million Kenya shillings inclusive of bonuses as well as non-cash benefits. The report further states that in 2017, Collymore earned 168.45 million, a figure which will later on be increased by 16% to the last year's 196.7 million shillings. Talk about an obese salary. Our condolences, of course, go out to Collimore's family during this difficult time. He is truly a modern day legend, one that will forever be remembered. Well, as usual, it has been a pleasure letting you in on the important newsworthy details. And Bob Collymore was to be cremated a day after his death. Rest in peace, Bob Collymore. Be sure to like and subscribe to get instant notifications. See you again, same place, same time. At the time of publishing this report, several heartwarming and condoling messages were still being posted across different social media platforms. Most people taking their time to honor a man who played a massive role in shaping the ICT and social sectors in Kenya. It's not a surprise that the news of his passing made local headlines the very next